Champion Phil Cambry has won cash and prizes totaling $15,182. This week, players will win living room furniture, a fur jacket, a jukebox, and a trip to New York, and continue a journey towards a fortune in cash and prizes, including a luxury automobile and $50,000 in cash. In total, over $100,000 on Sale of the Century. And now, here's the star of the show, Jim Perry.
Hello there. Thank you. Good to have you here. Appreciate it. Nice to have you here. Nice to have you with us for Sale of the Century. As we get back to regular play, again, we congratulate our fine college players who joined us for the last 5 shows. And back with regular play, back with our champion. This is Phil Cambry. Hello, Phil.
Hi, Jim.
Good to see you again. As we get back, let's see, you've got 2 wins to your credit, a couple of great prizes, over $5,000 in cash and over $15,000 altogether.
That's right.
Did you enjoy the little vacation?
Well, it was hard to keep my mind on other things. I knew I had to come back. So.
Yeah, that's right. It does put a little pressure. Are you ready to go?
Yes.
Good luck. Win today, a nice prize and a crack at $7,000 with the big money game. Here to introduce the challengers, Summer Bartholomew. Hello there, Summer. Little more dressy post-Hawaii, right?
Yes, it was fun, too. This contestant knows her Z's through A's, originally from Crystal Lake, Illinois. Let's welcome Janet Wiley.
Hello, Janet.
And this is Felix, originally from Atlanta, Georgia. Let's hear it for Michael Wallace.
Hello, Michael. See you later with some bargains, Summer. Thank you. Let's get acquainted here. Michael, you are a spelunker.
That's right, Jim. I love spelunking. I love exploring caves. I love boldly going where no man has gone before.
Oh, yes. Do you know the difference between the stalagmite and the stalactite? They always confuse me.
Yeah, one goes up and one goes down. I just try to avoid all of them.
Oh, good thinking. Nice to have you here, Michael. Janet, you know your Z's through A's.
That's correct, Jim. When I was a little girl, my mother taught me to the alphabet from backwards and forwards.
Oh.
And I can do it backwards for you.
Would you?
Yes, I will. ZYXWV UTSRQP ONM LKJ IHG FED CBA.
I believe you. Thank you, Janet. Good to have you here. Now that everybody's had a chance to chat a little bit and relax, I will tell you that the winner of the match gets a lovely necklace worth well over $3,000. And, of course, that crack of the winner's big money game. $20 starts you off, and let's get into the match. Before NBC gave us Alf, TV's only adorable alien was what character played by Robin Williams? Phil?
Mork from Mork.
That's right, Mork from Mork. $5 for the correct answer. Phil to 25. In the Old West, you didn't need a saddle to ride an iron horse. Phil?
A train.
Train, that's what the iron horse was. 2 in a row with the champion. What are you doing if you belly up to the bar and plie and jete? Janet?
Ballet.
Yeah, it's a different kind of bar. Janet gets her first 5. If your family is wealthy, people might say you were born with what, Phil?
A silver spoon.
Yes, indeed. That's the silver object in your mouth. Great anticipation. He's right. If you want something sweet in the morning, Kellogg's makes a toaster pastry called Pop. Michael?
Tarts.
That's right. Pop-Tarts it is. And Michael gets his first 5. That's nice. All 3 players on the plus side. But with an instant bargain, it is, of course, the player in the lead who can buy bargain merchandise. And Phil, that's you. $10 lead over the challengers and the opportunity. Well, talking about pastries, look at this.
Phil, get your mouth set for something sweet. Dessert of the month. A scrumptiously different dessert will arrive monthly at your home. Made to serve 12 and delivered in a reusable designer tin. Furnished by Dessert of the Month. It's normally priced at $258. But today on Sale of the Century, it's yours for only $5.
Very nice. Very nice. Dessert of the month. Didn't I like all those sweets, huh, Lane? Okay. Dessert of the month for
Looks
a
very
year.
rich, Jim.
Very rich indeed. And you've been getting very rich here on the show.
Hardly.
It cost you just $5. You'd still have a $5 lead.
I'm trying to watch my weight.
Well, then, why don't you buy a couple of Weight Watcher books with $200 in cash to go with it for $5? Going once, going twice, no sale. More for the rest of us. Phil wants that $10 lead. Back with this. Michael Keaton played an unemployed husband who stayed home. Phil.
Mr. Mom.
That's the film when the champion hits the $40 mark. This November, when her dad steps down, Christy Hefner is expected to take, Michael?
Playboy.
To take control of Playboy, you're right, and Michael in second place at 30. In what U.S. state can you get a great tan by bathing on the shores of Waikiki? Phil?
Hawaii.
Gotta be Hawaii. Champ is quick, and he's right again. Well, there's the signal for the fame game, and as we play for control of the board, we're looking for a famous person. Get that person, you get control. I am the only president to be granted a U.S. patent. I was born on Sinking Spring Farm in 1809, and my birthplace is now enclosed in marble, open to the public. Michael.
Thomas Jefferson.
No, worth a try, but out of the rest of the question, we will clear it. Continue for Janet and Phil. As a boy, I attended school for less than a year, worked as a clerk in a general store. I volunteered to fight the Indians in the Black Hawk War, but never saw a battle. I served in the Illinois legislature, debated Stephen A. Douglas. Phil?
Lincoln.
That's right, Abraham Lincoln it is, and Phil has control of the board. $10 money card where, son?
Number 4.
Well, the lights are flashing, we lock into your buzzer. You know how to do it, you've done it well. Good luck.
Come on, $10 money card now.
No, right up above it, number 1, and he gets...
It's a lawnmower. Everyone is wild about Harry, the exclusive lawnmower. Bags its own clippings, collects even wet grass, designed for faster, easier one-step mowing. Furnished by Harry.
Very nice prize. Yours to keep, no matter how you finish in the game. Isn't that interesting? The only president to be granted a U.S. patent. I love the things our staff finds. Lincoln was granted a patent for a device to lift ships over dangerous shoals and with buoyant air chambers, though it was never put to practical use. We will be right back.
Let's play.
Play.
Let's play.
Let's play.
Let's play. Let's play.
Let's play.
Let's play.
Before we get back to the match, just a brief congratulations to the nice folks at KING TV, King TV in Seattle, celebrating 30 years with NBC this weekend. Congratulations. Now let's get back. Phil at 45, Michael at 30, Janet at 25. What do we call the hot Mexican dish that consists of minced meat? Phil?
Salsa?
No. Nope. Rolled in cornmeal and wrapped in a corn husk. That would have given me tamale. Cost you 5, Phil, for the incorrect answer. In their hit songs, both Aretha Franklin and Bruce Springsteen sang about what pink car? Phil?
Cadillac.
Got that 5 right back. He's right. You decide to elope, so you run off to a small town and get married by a JP. Phil?
Justice of the Peace.
That's what he is, and Phil hits the $50 mark, yes. Probably the most numerous species of bird in the world is this domestic fowl that most people like fried or oven baked. Phil?
Chicken.
Gotta be, the chicken, that's right. Phil goes to 55. Well, Phil, you weren't interested in the dessert of the month, but with a $25 lead, maybe you'll be interested in this.
Phil, liven up your living room with a little Southwest flair. Beautiful accessories with the colors of the Southwest. Lovely accents to add a touch of today's style to your decor. Yours with a gift certificate from Southwest Furniture Outlet Incorporated. It's normally priced at $1,500, but today on Sale of the Century, it's yours for only $10.
Well, now, Phil.
It's very nice.
I would think so.
Yeah.
The gift certificate, Southwest Furniture Outlet, $1,500 to spend there for just $10, wow. And you would still have a good-sized lead if you bought it. You didn't want. He's shaking his head again.
It's my first game back. I'm a little nervous.
Well, let me help you, Phil. $300 in cash to go with it. $1,500 gift certificate and $300 in cash. $1,800 for 10. Going once. Going twice. Bye-bye. Enjoy that. And $300 in cash. Oh, I would think that should be a lot of fun.
You're a very good salesman.
Well, you're a good buyer. That's $1,800 buy for $10. We'll knock the 10 off, and you still enjoy a pretty good lead, $15 over Michael. In the new video called Reach for the Sky, the Cincinnati Reds manager talks about, Phil?
Pete Rose.
Pete Rose talks about his baseball career, and you get 5 of the 10 right back. Which Russian city is considered to be the heart of the communist world? Phil?
Moscow.
Moscow it is, and he's got the whole $10 back. Some people like to draw with it, but most of us use this black brittle substance to start up our barbecues. Phil?
Flint.
No. Start up a barbecue? Charcoal. Oh. Some people draw with charcoal. Most of us use it outdoors, and you lose 5. Okay. When you say, oh God, in Hollywood, you think of this comedian, Phil.
George Burns.
Who played God in 3 movies. George Burns it is. Phil to 55, yes. Well, talking about the delightful George Burns, when George was asked about his long career in show business, he said, Hollywood is different these days. All the sex and violence in the movies. Of course, at my age, sex and violence are the same thing. We'll be right back. Love to have you down here sometime. Good match here with 3 nice people, and the champion looking for his 3rd win has the lead. Phil at 55, Michael at 30, Janet at 25, but another money card goes up there, $15 money card, 2 of them to shoot for, looking for a famous person. While I didn't invent a popular dance craze, it was my ticket to stardom. This is a person, remember. I was born in Philadelphia in 1941. Phil.
Chubby Checker.
Yes, indeed. From Philadelphia, you got that?
I just waited a little while. I had it.
Well done. He was known for the twist. $15 money card. Where, Summer?
Fan number 3.
Got 2 of them to shoot for now, Phil, so good luck.
Come on, $15 money card now.
No, bounce off. It lands on number 6, and he gets
$500.
$500 in cash right into your pocket. Already been an $800 day in cash, plus that gift certificate, and he still has the lead. Who led a group of U.S. Treasury Department officers known as the... Michael?
Elliot Ness.
The Untouchables, I was going to say. Michael is great with the anticipation. When Tom Brokaw worked on the Today Show, he introduced one of his co-workers to her future husband. Phil?
Gary Trudeau, Jane Pauley.
You got them both, yes indeed. And you get another 5. Yes. Wasn't taking any chances. Yeah, cartoonist Gary Trudeau, of course, married to the Today Show's Jane Pauley. Picture This is the newest novel written by the American author who wrote Catch-22. Michael.
Joseph Heller.
Nicely solved. Heller it is. Michael to 40. Over the instant cash. Bill, you have the lead. Now, we're picking up, as I said, where we left off before College Week, and we left off at a pretty good spot.
did.
2 boxes have $100 bills, and one today is worth $7,000. Plus the amount of your lead if you want to go for it. Still, you have a 4-question lead, a $20 lead over Michael. $20 for a shot at $7,000. Going once, he's thinking. Going twice, he's going to go for it. So, he risks his lead. We'll knock the $20 off, putting you and Michael in the tie. And now Phil with $7,000 on the line. Which is it going to be?
Number 1.
Number 1. He feels firm about it. If he's right, he's $7,000 richer. Phil, good luck.
Good luck, Phil.
Thank you, sir. $100.
I saw that smile, and I thought he had it. He was being kind with the smile. He would have felt a lot kinder if he had said number 3.
That would have been my last choice.
That would have been your last choice. Ooh. Goes to $8,000 on the next show. Let's hear it from the contestants waiting to get on. Yeah, we'll be right back.
Concentrate.
For heaven's sake.
Well, for heaven's sake, yeah. Ready to play?
Back to the match. Champion Phil Cambry tried for the cash and missed it, but he's now at 40, and that puts him in a tie with Michael Wallace. And Janet, you are just $15 behind. Let's get back to it. According to the Bible, who made a trek up to Mount Sinai? Phil?
Moses.
To receive the 10 Commandments. Moses it is. Champ back into the lead. Which U.S. state is home to the foggiest spot in America? Cape Disappointment, just north of the Oregon border. Phil?
Washington.
That's right. Cape Disappointment is the foggiest spot in the States, and you go to 50. What 3 Latin words did Julius Caesar say? Janet?
Et tu, Brute.
When he saw his friend Brutus among his assassins. Yeah, you got it. Good job on that one, Janet. Up to 30. Now, $20 separate the players and a big $25 money card going up on the board. So a big fame game, and we're looking for a famous fictional character. I am a fictional character who comes back from the dead to become the town hero. I first appeared in a novel published in 1876 and have become a great favorite of boys everywhere. In my story, I become pals with a disreputable character with whom I witness a murder. I am famous for an episode in which I persuade my friends to whitewash a fence. Phil?
Huckleberry Finn.
No, you're wrong, and out of the rest of the question, we'll clear it. Continue for Michael and Janet. In exchange for... Michael.
Tom Sawyer.
Yeah, the other one, Tom Sawyer, right. And Tom went to school, or Phil, Michael went to school on that, I think. $25 money card, where's on it?
Down to number 9.
So, with the lights flashing, you're trailing by 10, Michael. Good luck.
Come on, $25 money card. Now.
No, lands on number 2, and he gets...
It's mystery money, or try again.
Now, Michael, you got a bit of a problem. You are trailing by 10. You could take some cash. We don't know how much. Or we can start the lights flashing again, and you would have, well, a 1 in 2 chance of hitting a money card. 3 money cards out of 6 numbers. Your decision.
I want the mystery money.
Going to take the money, and he's going to get $700 in cash. Right into his pocket. And now, with all 3 players back in, we'll find out if he made the right decision. That necklace worth over $3,000 on the line. We finish it up with a speed round. 60 seconds on the clock, please. It is now Phil, who is back in, of course, at 50, Michael at 40, Janet at 30. Good luck to all 3 of you. We start the speed round now. What part of an elephant's body is made of ivory? Janet?
Tusks.
Right. Edward James almost played a barrio teacher in the hit movie. Phil? Time. According to the proverb, what is it that birds of a feather do? Phil?
Flock together.
Right. The American artist who began painting in her 70s was Michael.
Grandma Moses.
Right. The Egyptian city of Cairo can be found on the banks of what river? Michael.
The Nile.
Right. The French author whose science fiction novels include 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Phil?
Jules Verne.
Right. What popular brand of detergent shares its name with the rise and fall of ocean water? Phil?
Tide.
Right. The Oscar-winning actress who played Patsy Cline in the movie Sweet Dreams.
Jessica Lange.
Yes. What common food seasoning has the chemical formula NaC? Phil?
Salt.
Right. In what English seaport town could you see the beautiful white chalk cliffs?
Dover.
Right. In the 50s, what Russian leader made the statement, "We will..." Phil?
Khrushchev.
Yes. Published in 86, The Garden of Eden was the unfinished final novel by Michael? Time. What is the time is up? Phil has won it with the speed round. Congratulations. A little cleaning up to do before we wrap things up with our champ here. The Garden of Eden was the unfinished final novel by Ernest Hemingway. And I didn't get to finish it. I was going to say, "We will bury you." That was indeed Khrushchev. And also jumped in quick and correctly. NaCl is salt. Stand and Deliver is the barrio. That's the movie. That's the one you couldn't think of. The hit movie about the barrio teacher, Stand and Deliver. But you got a few of them there. We got to say goodbye to Michael and Janet. And Michael, now it turned out that you lost by 25. So you made a good decision. That $10 would not... Well, who knows? Well, I won't say whether you hit the 25.
No, it was a good decision.
That's right. Always look at the plus side. You got the cash. You got $750 in cash, as a matter of fact. And some nice parting gifts. Thank you for joining us, Michael. Janet, we appreciate your joining us. We have some nice parting gifts for you and the cash in front of you. Thanks for being here.
I had a great time.
That's nice. Thank you for sharing the back one alphabet as well. But Phil Cambry did it again with his 3rd win. Phil, we congratulate you, and we offer you this lovely prize.
Well, Phil, for the lady in your life, discover the beauty of opals with this gorgeous 13.85 carat Harlequin opal strung on an Italian-made 14-carat gold necklace. Handmade exclusively for Sale of the Century by Christine Chiquillo. This prize is worth $3,400.
Phil, congratulations. And now maybe more to come, because he now joins me to play the winner's big money game. Come on, Phil. Well, congratulations. Good job up there.
Good to see you again.
Yeah. Well, the time off certainly did not deter you. You came back strong.
I feel good.
All right, now you are playing this time, your third crack at it, so you play for $7,000. 3 envelopes for you, red, yellow, or blue. Which one is it going to be today, Phil?
I'll take blue for my tie.
All right, blue for the tie. That's as good a reason as any, friends. Solve 4 puzzles in 20 seconds. You've got yourself $7,000. Clock starts when the first word of each puzzle is revealed. It stops when you hit the plunger to give me an answer. You've done it before. You know how to do it. Let's see you do it again.
All right.
Good luck. 20 seconds on the clock, please. And that first puzzle starts now. They make Santa's toys. Yes?
The elves.
That's right. The keyboard cookies, as a matter of fact. Elves it is. Right on target. 15 seconds with your first correct answer. Need 3 more before that clock hits 00. Take a look at the next puzzle. Now, actresses' films include Sophie. Yes?
Meryl Streep.
Meryl Streep is right. Sophie's Choice, Iron Wheat, Meryl Streep it is. And again, you're cutting it right on the edge. 10 seconds at the halfway mark. Let's look at the next puzzle. Now, Lady First Peeping Tom. Yes?
Lady Godiva.
Peep that. Lady Godiva is right. You are really cutting it close. 5 seconds on the clock. Remember, you must stop that clock before that 00 shows up there. Let's take a look at that next puzzle for $7,000. Now, Creature Saint Patrick. Yes?
Dragon.
No. Creature St. Patrick charmed into sea, charmed the snakes. That is the one mistake you can make. There are 2 seconds. Maybe you'll get an instinct. Of course, you cannot make another mistake, but you've got to stop the clock before the 00. So good luck. Maybe an instinct will come with this puzzle now. River? Oh, what would you say?
Potomac.
No. George Washington crossed the Tachyons. He crossed the Delaware. Cross that with the snakes. I thought you had enough.
Patrick is my middle name.
Oh, well, still got a great prize, still have a good total, and of course he'll be back to do it again. We'll give you the total right after this commercial timeout. Champion Phil Camry, and again, you won some jewelry before, right?
That's right. I think it was the last show, and I took it over to my mother's house.
Right?
Yeah, it was a pendant. I took it over to my mother's house to show it to her, and the next thing I knew, it was around her neck.
She said, "That's it.
That's
her." Well, maybe you'll find another home for this one. Isn't that lovely?
Oh my!
Summer likes that one. She could find a home with that one there. Phil will be back to try for win number 4 with $21,381 on sale over Century. Bye for now. That is beautiful.
Sale of the Century stars Jim Perry. This is Don Morrow speaking.
Sale of the Century is a Reg Grundy production.
Champion Phil Cambry has won cash and prizes totaling $21,381. This week, players will win living room furniture, a fur jacket, a jukebox, and a trip to New York, and continue a journey towards a fortune in cash and prizes, including a luxury automobile and $50,000 in cash. In total, over $100,000 on Sale of the Century. And now, here's the star of the show, Jim Perry.
Hello there. Thank you very much. Good to have you here. Well, we appreciate you joining us. Hope you're having a good day. Delighted to have you back here with us to play along with Sale of the Century. Playing along with a very bright champion, trying for win number 4. This is Phil Cambry. Hello, Phil. Good to see you.
I'm all set.
Almost $7,000 in cash and over $21,000 in cash and prizes. Not too bad. Now, if you win today, you are playing for, what, $8,000, right? You just missed it for 7 on the last show.
Yeah, like I was saying, my middle name is Patrick, and I have problems with St.
That's right, St. Patrick. I couldn't get the snakes there. That was the one. Well, you play for 8 if you win today. And talking about $8,000, when it comes up, the instant cash today also stands at $8,000. So a lot of cash on the line. Here to introduce the challengers, Summer Bartholomew. Hello there, Summer. She wore black velvet. I like that.
This contestant leads a decorative life. From Yorba Linda, California, say hello to Bonnie Miller.
Hi, Bonnie.
And he met his own match from Tustin, California, big hand too, John Adams.
Hello, John. See you later with some bargains, Summer. Thank you. John, you met your own match.
It's a true story, Jim. The first date I had with my lovely wife, Wendy, was made with the original intention of checking her out as maybe a mate for my roommate. But as it turned out, I played matchmaker for myself. And believe me, she loves to tell me how lucky I was that night.
That's a good story. Thank you for sharing it with us, John. Bonnie, you lead a decorative life.
Yes, Jim. Every year I decorate my house because I love Christmas with hundreds of ornaments that I've made and collected over the years.
Oh, you sound like my sister Pat. She does the entire house,
Me too.
inside and outside. It's a lot of fun. It's good. Get ready into the mood of the season, right?
Definitely.
Of course, it's going to be coming up soon enough. They're good to have you here. Well, good luck to all 3 of you. And the players are playing for not only a lot of cash at a crack at the winner's big money game, but there is a fur jacket worth $3,000 that goes to the winner today. Let's get started. $20 starts you all off, and we'll get into the match with this. Oscar winner Olympia and her presidential Phil
Dukakis.
And her presidential candidate cousin Michael share what last name? Dukakis it is. 5 for the correct answer. You're at 25. What should you not do at a party if you want to pass a breathalyzer test? Phil.
Drink.
Yeah, don't drink if you want to pass the test. You go to 30. Which U.S. president married a dancer named Betty Bloomer? Phil.
Gerald Ford.
And 3 in a row with the champion. He is very quick with that buzzer. If you're a person who really doesn't fit in, you might be described as a square peg in a, John?
Round hole.
Yes, indeed. And John gets his first 5. In its TV ads, the directions to use this antacid are plop, plop, fizz, fizz. Phil.
Alka-Seltzer.
Oh, what a relief it is. Alka-Seltzer it is. And Phil goes to 40. Time for decent bargains. Player in the lead can buy bargain merchandise. And as you know, if you've been with us, Phil's picked up a lot. He's got a $15 lead again. And Phil, the opportunity for this.
Phil, get the professional look with this home video editing machine. Lets you edit scenes from your original tapes, arrange them as you choose, and add special effects all by remote control. Yours with a gift certificate from Hammacher, Schlemmer & Company. It's normally priced at $499, but today on Sale of the Century, it's yours for only $5.
Wow, now that is fun. So you can do your own editing, move things around, just your appearances on Sale of the Century, take the other contestants out, just look at yourself. $499, and of course it is a gift certificate. A lot of fun.
I do have a pretty big videotape collection.
That should be terrific. $5 is all it would cost. Buy it, you still have a $10 lead, and in case you wanted to buy some more videotapes, I'll give you $200 in cash to go with it. $699, yes indeed, he'll buy that for $5. Sale surprise goes with it. My goodness. $499 for that, $200 of my money, and a surprise of an additional $1, $2, $3, $4, $500 more in cash. Congratulations. Great time to buy. Well done, Phil. We'll knock just 5 off. You'll have a lot of fun with that. Former Angel Kate Jackson takes over Bonnie.
Baby boom.
Diane Keaton's movie role on the, yes indeed. And I hasten to add the new NBC sitcom Baby Boom. You're right, Bonnie. You go to 25. In what eastern city could you spend a day with the Mets and an evening at the Mets? Phil.
New York.
Yeah, it's got to be New York. And Phil goes back to 40. The official court poet of England is given the title of Poet John
Laureate.
Nicely done. John has second place to himself at 30. Well, looks like all 3 players are starting to roll now, so we go to the fame game, $10 money card on the board, and a lot of information about a famous person. I am an actor who began life as the only son of the town's junk dealer. I was born in New York State in 1916, and as a child I was known as Izzy Dembski. Phil.
Kirk Douglas.
Kirk Douglas is right. Yeah, he's got a book about that, as the junk man's son. $10 money card wears up.
Game number 1.
Lights are flashing. We lock into your buzzer, Phil. You could add to that slender $10 lead. Good luck.
I need that $10 money card now.
No, lands on number 6, and he gets...
It's mystery money or try again.
Well, you've already got the lead, a $10 lead. Do you want to start the lights flashing to try to hit the money card?
Well, we still have a long way to go. I'll try the mystery money.
Going to take the cash, and he's going to get $500 more in cash. That's not bad. You got that editing machine you wanted, and I think, $1,200 in cash already.
That's pretty good.
Well done. He's got the lead. We'll see if he can hold on to it a little later. We'll be right back.
The bids get big.
13,000.
The prizes get bigger.
A home in Florida.
On the biggest game show on TV. The Price is Right, Saturday at 10:30.
Back to the match. It's close. Champ's got the lead at 40. John just 2 questions behind at 30. Bonnie just 3 questions behind at 25. Instead of salt, most Oriental dishes call for a sauce. John?
Soy sauce.
That's the sauce. You go to 35, John. Yes. If Russia allows him to ride on their space shuttle, this singer, Bonnie?
John Denver.
Yeah, he'll have a different kind of Rocky Mountain high. John Denver it is. He wants to go up on the Russian space shuttle. In a famous tale, whose fairy godmother turned a pumpkin into a carriage, Phil?
Cinderella.
Cinderella it is. Champ just beats everyone with a buzzer. Although these furry animals can be fierce fighters, in order to defend themselves, they usually play dead when in danger. John.
Possum.
Possums is right, and John goes to 40. But this time with an instant bargain, Phil, you have the lead, but it is a slender $5 lead. However, this is a great instant bargain. This could be yours.
Phil, if work is wearing you down, get away from it all in spectacular Las Vegas. We'll fly you and a guest from Los Angeles to Las Vegas for a 3-day stay at the Landmark Hotel and Casino. Excellent accommodations, fine dining, and entertaining awaits you at one of Las Vegas' most unusual resorts, furnished by the Landmark Hotel and Casino. It's normally priced at $1,500, but today on Sale of the Century, just for only $11.
Oh, great trip. Phil, maybe you'll do as well as Summer's doing over there. Just grab all that money in there. $1,500 trip to the Landmark in Vegas. Oh, that's great. Well, let me tempt you a little more, Phil. Got a $5 lead over John. Would you like to go to Las Vegas, $1,500 worth for just $5? Going once, going twice, going to Las Vegas. Enjoy that. Good trip. Should be a lot of fun. Plus your 5, we'll knock it off. And John, you didn't mind that he bought that, did you?
Not at all.
Okay, you and Phil in the tie. Bonnie, you're just 10 behind. The people of Minnesota were proud as they watched Stanford senior Gretchen Carlson receive the crown, Bonnie.
Miss America.
Miss America's right, and now it's one question separating the players. Less rain falls on this U.S. state than any other.
Nevada.
That's right, and John goes into the lead by 5. Yeah. Phil was happy to know it's not going to rain when he goes to Vegas. John was happy he's got the lead. The name of this shiny mixture of copper and zinc is used to describe musical instruments such as the trumpet, Phil.
Brass.
Brass, trombone, and other. The brass section, we've got a tie with the gentleman. The first U.S. president born in a hospital was John?
Gerald Ford.
No. Born at the Wise Clinic in Plains, Georgia. Jimmy Carter was the first born in a hospital, and John takes a backward step, losing 5. Phil's got the lead. Well, talking about President Carter, he has a great sense of humor, although it is often quite sarcastic. At one press briefing, the then President Carter told reporters, "I don't have very much for you today, so you can just put away your crayons." We'll be right back.
Some of today's Sale of the Century participants will receive Emerson's portable AM/FM dual cassette deck. Features high-speed dubbing and 4 speakers for the best in stereo sound. A fine product furnished by Emerson. And now, back to Sale of the Century.
And a lot of fine prizes on the line today, including a fur jacket, a lot of money, and as a matter of fact, $8,000 comes up the next time the instant cash comes up. It'll be coming up very soon. So Phil at 45, John at 40, and Bonnie at 35. $15 money card up on the board. Back to the fame game and a famous place. I am a palatial home of a famous man. For the most part, I've been kept exactly as it was.
Hearst Castle?
No, it's incorrect. Took a chance. Out of the rest of the question. You stay at 40. You're playing for control of the board. We'll clear it. Continue for Bonnie and Phil. It has been kept exactly as it was when my owner was alive. I am visited by more than 500,000 people per year. To see such sights, Phil?
Graceland.
That is right. Yes, Elvis Presley's home. And Phil gets control of the board. $15 money card where?
Stand number 3.
Well, you're only ahead by 5, Phil. You might need a money card. Good luck.
I do. I need that $15 money card. Now.
No, the other way, number 9, and he gets...
It's an assortment of hats.
All right.
Sunny hats for the modern woman, combining style and flair with the sweet nostalgia of femininity and romance. Furnished by Sunny.
It should be fun. $300 worth of hats. Whomever you take to Las Vegas will be able to get away from the sun there.
That's right.
And now, with John back in, the game still remains close. Having the middle name Cash is only natural. It's only natural that this chain store founder, Phil?
J.C. Penney.
Would make a fortune in the retail business? Yeah, the C in J.C. Penney stands for cash. Well solved. You got a 50. The hit 1987 Swedish film that tells about a young boy's coming of age is called My Life as... Phil?
A Dog.
Yes, indeed, the champion of 55. Murder in the CIA is the latest best-selling mystery novel written by this first family daughter of Harry and Bess. Bonnie.
Truman, Margaret Truman.
That's right. She's a very good author. And Bonnie goes to 40, trying John for second. But Phil with the instant cash, you have the lead. You've tried this before and missed it, so it's continued to build.
Oh.
2 boxes with $100 bills. One today, as promised, $8,000. Plus the amount of your lead if you want to go for it. $15 is what it would cost. We would have a 3-way tie. If you went for it, you could have $8,000. Phil, going once. Going twice. Yeah. He went before for 7, and I think he risked on the last show 20, so it didn't surprise me that he's risking 15. We'll knock it off. We've got a 3-way tie. Now, Phil.
All right.
Which box?
For my 2 brothers, number 2.
Number 2. If you're right, $8,000. He didn't seem too confident.
Good
Maybe
luck,
he's got
Phil.
it.
$100.
$100. Now, I never know where it is, but the thought that occurred to me is, let's see, my 2 brothers plus me equals... No. $100, which shows how good I am at guessing where the money is. We'll be back with a 3-way tie right after this. Concentrate.
For heaven's sake.
Well, for heaven's sake, yeah. Ready to play? John at $40. Bonnie at $40. Phil at $40. Just the way we like it with a three-way tie. Here we go. In what famous painting by Da Vinci could you see Jesus and his apostles? Bonnie?
The Last Supper.
Sharing a final meal. Last Supper it is. And for the first time today, Bonnie goes into the lead. On your New England camping trip, you buy a sleeping bag at the original L.L. Bean store in the city of Freeport. In what state? Phil?
Maine.
Maine is where the L.L. Bean store is, and you've tied Bonnie for the lead. This great composer wrote Don't Fence Me In as a spoof of cowboy ballads, along with a more serious Night and Day. He's Cole Phil Porter. Just beating everyone on the buzzer. Phil goes into the lead by 5. $10 separate the players. All 3 money cards up on the board, and a famous person. I was born in the American South in 1911 with the first name Thomas. I became a world-famous playwright, although I also dabbled in poetry and fiction. While my plays portray the loneliness and isolation of man, my dominant tone is one of tenderness and compassion. My plays include Sweet Bonnie?
Tennessee Williams?
Sweet Bird of Youth, I was going to say. I got sweet out. Yes, Thomas. Tennessee Williams, and Bonnie's got control. $25 money card. Where's
and the number 5.
Any one of those money cards gives you the lead, Bonnie. Good luck.
Come on, $25 money card now.
No, lands on number 8, and she gets...
It's a micro popper. To pop nearly perfect popcorn, use the micro popper. As perfect as popcorn can be popped. No dials to set, push one button. The micro popper furnished by Litton.
It'll be a lot of fun, $350. Oh, that'll be good. And the game is still very, very close. As we finish it up with the speed round, that fur jacket worth $3,000 is on the line. May I have 60 seconds on the clock, please? Phil at 50, Bonnie at 45, John at 40. Anyone can win it as we start the speed round now. In a 1986 film, Nick Nolte found himself down and out in...
Beverly Hills.
Yes. What were the magic words in the story of Ali Baba and the 40 Thieves?
Open Sesame.
Right. Stutz Bearcat and Pierce Arrow. Bonnie?
Cars.
Right. What red-colored vegetable is used to make a type of soup called borscht? John?
Beet.
Right. In a deck of cards, what do we call the suit that looks like a clover leaf? Phil?
Clubs.
Right. 2 years ago, Americans got a glimpse at what famous comet? Phil?
Haley's.
Right. In what U.S. state would you find the main campus for the Brigham Young University? John?
Utah.
Right. The funny lady from Cheers who went on to make movies? Bonnie?
Shelley Long.
Right. What large bird can stretch its pouch to carry 30 pounds of Phil?
The pelican.
Yes. Which of our presidents had the middle name of Delano?
Franklin
John.
Roosevelt.
Right. What beautiful green stone do the Chinese use for making... Phil?
Jade.
Right. Name the long, narrow country of South America whose capital... John?
Chile.
Yes. Which of Christ's disciples is known as the doubting saint? Phil?
Thomas.
Right. And the Alcam Highway time is up, and in a great match, Phil comes out on top. Good speed round. All 3 players going for the buzzer. John really pushed Phil there in the speed round. Back to the champ in a moment. Have to say goodbye to John and Bonnie. And unfortunately, John, after a great battle there, you have not much to show for it, but we do have some nice parting gifts in the cash in front of you.
Had a great time, Jim. Really
Great.
enjoyed
Thank
it.
you for joining us. Good player there. And Bonnie? Well, you got the popcorn popper. Should be a nice memento
Thank
of
you.
the show. With the cash in front of you, you're over the $400 mark. Thank you for joining us
It's been a
as
lot
well.
of fun.
That's nice to hear. Thank you. But for the 4th time, the day belongs to Phil Cambria. Phil, again, as we congratulate you, we've got another beautiful prize for you. Don?
Phil, a gift with star quality. This luxurious fur jacket. Warm and toasty for casual or dressy occasions. From Dicker & Dicker of Beverly Hills. This prize is worth $3,000.
Very nice. I remember in the last show you said you showed your mother the pendant and she took it away, so be careful with that first.
You better believe it.
Okay. Phil's now going to join me to play the winner's big money game. Come on, Phil. That was a great speed round. All 3 hands were going for that buzzer. Every question. Good match. Come on up here now, Philip. All right, you've played for 5, 6, and 7. Today you play the big money game for $8,000. And as you know, 3 envelopes for you, red, yellow, and blue. Which one is it going to be today?
I'm going to stick with the blue.
Stick with the blue. It didn't do so well for you in the last time.
It was close. So
maybe this will be the one. Solve 4 puzzles in 20 seconds, and you got yourself $8,000. For any new viewers, the clock starts when the first word of each puzzle is revealed. It stops when you hit that plunger to give me an answer. And you hit that plunger very, very well. You've got a lot of knowledge, Phil, so good luck. 20 seconds on the clock now. Let's get to it, trying for $8,000, starting with this puzzle now. Actor played Jim Rockford. Yes?
Jim Garner.
That's right, Jim Garner. Brett Maverick. No one I was going to get in. Got a little ahead there. 16 seconds with your first correct answer. Yeah, a little breathing space helps. Let's see how we do with this puzzle. Now, future president gave checkers, yes?
Nixon.
Checkers speech. 1952 was the year. Nixon it is. You're staying just that little ahead at the halfway mark. You have 11 seconds on the clock. Stay on that pace and you have it. Next puzzle. Now, hated English king. Beheaded 2. Yes?
Henry VIII.
That's right, 2 wide. Yeah, he beheaded 2 of them. Henry VIII. Third correct answer, you got a little bit behind. 4 seconds left. You must stop the clock before that 00 shows up, and then give me a correct answer. Good luck for $8,000. That next puzzle now. Ancient country. Yes?
Greece.
No. Egypt, where Sphinx pyramids located. Took too much of a chance, but that's the one mistake you can make. 2 seconds left on the clock. Again, you've got to stop the clock. You cannot make another mistake. Good luck. Hope you get some instincts. Let's take a look at the next puzzle now. Arabian, yes?
Lawrence of Arabia.
No, if I thought about it. Arabian Nights, boy, rub magic lamp, Aladdin,
One word.
You had a little time. You didn't have to jump in there with that. It was a little, but you never know. You got to play it the way you want, and certainly the way you're playing the game is doing very, very well for you. And if you win next time, you play for $9,000 as it continues to grow. We'll be back with the champ right after this. I think if you wait for one more word, I think Sphinx was coming up next. That was the next word.
At home, you can play and look at the clock.
Back with our champ, Phil Cambry. And Phil, you had a little problem there with Egypt there. But after you missed that one, the Henry VIII, you're a little bit behind. I guess you figure you got to do some catching up. But you picked up a lot of cash today and a couple of lovely prizes, including this beautiful prize that Miss Bartholomew has for you. And I would take it away from her now, or you may never see it again.
Go ahead and put it on, Sam.
And Phil will be back to try for his 5th win with $27,000. Oh, she's going to try. Okay. Maybe we've started something here. $27,980. We'll be back with this new married couple next time on Sale of the Century. Bye for now.
Sale of the Century stars Jim Perry. This is Don Morrow speaking.
the Century is a Reg Grundy production.
Champion Phil Cambry has won cash and prizes totaling $27,980. This week, players will win living room furniture, a fur jacket, a jukebox, and a trip to New York, and continue a journey towards a fortune in cash and prizes, including a luxury automobile and $50,000 in cash. In total, over $100,000 on Sale of the Century. And now, here's the star of the show, Jim Perry.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Happy to have you with us in the studio. Good to have you with us for Sale of the Century. If you've been with us for a while, you know we have a very bright champion who has been rolling along with 4 wins, trying for win number 5 today. This is Phil Cambry. Hello, Phil.
Hi, Jim.
And along the way, you picked up a lot, almost $28,000 in cash and prizes. And now it's getting there a little tense. You're up to, if you win today, in addition to a great prize, and there is a great prize, I'll tell you about a little later, you will be playing the Winner's Big Money game for $9,000. Are you ready?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Oh, he's confident. All right. Good luck. Here to introduce the challenger, Summer Bartholomew. Hello there, Summer. Oh, very nice. Very nice outfit. I like that.
Appreciate that. She speaks her own language from Lafayette, California. Let's welcome Gwynlee Carroll.
Hello, Gwynlee.
And he deserves a big hand originally from San Diego, California. Put your hands together for Kid Curry.
Hi there, Kid. And we'll see you later with some bargains. Thank you, Summer. Let's get acquainted here. Kid, you deserve a big hand.
Absolutely, Jim. I once tried to set the world record for hand clapping. I clapped for 15 hours straight, and the Guinness people told me it wasn't quite loud enough.
Oh, 15 hours? You
bet.
Who were you applauding all that time? Just clapping?
Just trying to set the record outside.
Well, good for you, Kid. Everybody's got to do something, so nice to have you here.
Thank you.
And Gwynlee, you speak your own language.
That's right, Jim. My husband and I can speak in a double speak, and it's called Ibe.
What's Ibe? Can you give us an example of Ibe?
Shibur Jibim, Ibayabem, Siboglabad, Tabu by B, Hibir.
Would you and Kid like to get together on different things to do there? My goodness. Well, we've got 3 nice people here, obviously, and one of them is going to win for winning the match a trip to New York worth $3,600. All right, that comes for the winner of the match. Here we go. $20 starts you off. And this question, could it be Satan, is something the church lady always says. Phil.
Saturday Night Live.
Isn't that special? That's right. You get 5 for the correct answer. You go to 25. Before Spuds MacKenzie came along, the original party animal was the one kids pinned the tail on. Gwynlee.
The donkey.
The donkey, that's right. And you get 5. You go to 25. In a restaurant, how much would you pay for a meal served on the house? Phil.
Nothing.
That's right, it's free. And Phil goes back into the lead by 5. You don't have to be of royalty to know that every man's home is Gwynlee.
His castle.
And beating Kid to the buzzer, you've tied Phil again. Nutrition experts say a spoonful of this helps your body absorb calcium. Gwynlee.
Milk?
No. No, it's interesting. A spoonful of sugar absorbs calcium as well as helps the medicine go down, of course. And Gwynlee, you lose 5. Sorry about that. And by Gwynlee losing that 5, well, you know that signal. Time for an instant bargain. Player in the lead can buy bargain merchandise. Phil, you've got the lead all to yourself, and a very, very useful item could be yours.
Phil, you never know when the munchy mood may strike, but you'll be able to store plenty of goodies in a Frigidaire frost-proof top-mount refrigerator freezer. Energy efficient, common sense features, and classic good looks and quality. Furnished by Frigidaire. It's normally priced at $739, but today on Sale of the Century, it's yours for only $6.
Well, useful item.
That's very nice.
Elaine is still into the desserts of the month from a couple of days ago. $739 refrigerator freezer. Good, useful item if you need it.
I have a new apartment that I'm trying to outfit.
All right, then let me help you. Summer said $6. You got a $5 lead. I'll let you have that $739 refrigerator freezer for $5. Going once, gonna buy. Yeah, if you need it, that's a good one. Got yourself a refrigerator freezer for just $5. Probably will be nothing in it by the time Elaine is done. We'll knock the 5 off. He was bitten by a parrot, a dog, a chimp, and a duck. while playing the title role in the movie Dr. Dolittle? He's Rex Quenley.
Harrison.
That's right, Rex Harrison, yeah. You don't want to believe I thought. While making the movie Dr. Dolittle, a parrot, a dog, a chimp, and a duck all attacked Rex Harrison. I bet he didn't do any more animal films after that. You're in the lead. What country are you visiting if you're letting a geisha girl show you around, Phil?
Japan.
That's Japan it is. Beating kids at the buzzer, you tied Quenley again. Classrooms everywhere are celebrating the 60th birthday of the famous newspaper for kids called the Weekly Quenley.
Reader.
That's right. It's been around a long time, 60 years. Quenley into the lead by 5. Fame game now, playing for control of the Fame game board, and you get control by identifying a famous event. An event. I am a present-day event that began more than 2,000 years ago. I was created by the church in the 800s AD to help people continue with celebration that began before they were Christians. The Celts' New Year began on November 1st. And the celebration, which began the evening before, marked the beginning of the cold darkness and decay. In the U.S., I'm celebrated by the children who wear
Halloween.
Halloween is right, yes. That was created by the church, interestingly enough, and kids got control. $10 money card wears.
Let's go on to number 8.
Lights are flashing. We lock into your buzzer. Kids, you can make it very close if you hit that 10. Good luck.
Come on, $10 money card, now!
No, right next to it, number 9, and he gets...
It's a guitar. Suzuki's Unisynth, designed so anyone can play guitar. With 1-finger chords, 8 voices, 6 rhythms, and revolutionary soft-touch stringless fingerboard. Unisynth, furnished by Suzuki.
Worth well over $300. Now, kid, if you want to play that for about 15 straight hours, well, I don't know whether that'll get you in or not. Oh, we were talking about Halloween. Very importantly now, over next week, we're going to have for 6 shows, the entire NBC lineup of game shows is going to be celebrating Halloween in a big way. We've got a lot of special events planned, and of course, we'll be continuing regular play with our champions. So be with us for that. That's next week on Sale of the Century and throughout NBC. We'll be right back. Back for a good match. Challenger Quenley in the lead by 5 over the champion Phil, and Kid is just 3 questions behind at 20. Whether it's stirred or shaken with gin or vodka, Kid?
A martini.
This cocktail is usually accompanied by an olive martini. It is. Kid goes to 25. Yes, I feel like I'm being disrespectful to an officer when I say, hey, Kid. Yes.
No, not at all.
All right, here's the next question for 5. Nell Carter recently returned to the stage for the revival. Quenley?
Ain't Misbehaving.
That's the show. Well done. I think you just beat the judge. You add another 5. If women knew that these relatives of the skunk also produce a foul-smelling spray, they probably wouldn't want stoles made from... Phil?
Mink.
Do you know that the scientific name for mink is foul-smelling? That's exactly right. And Phil gets another 5. The U.S. government specifies that an object is an antique if it is over how many years? Quenley?
100 years old.
You got it, and Quenley goes to 45. And with an instant bargain, Quenley, this time you've got the lead all to yourself, and we've got something lovely. Look at this.
Quenley, after all that play, you'll need a rest in beautiful patio furniture. Pacific Sun's La Jolla collection. Designer outdoor furniture which provides an atmosphere of relaxed elegance. Handcrafted to withstand the test of time and temperature. Furnished by Pacific Sun Casual Furniture. It's normally priced at $1,785. But today on Sale of the Century, it's yours for only $11.
Well... That's beautiful. Very expensive outdoor furniture, $1,785, Quenley. That's a tough decision now. You're up against a tough champion. You've got the lead. Well, I'll help you. I'll knock $1 off. You can have the outdoor furniture for $10, putting you in a tie with the champion. Going once, going twice.
It's awfully beautiful.
No sale. Doesn't sale surprise went with it. $1,785 worth of patio furniture, and with it went $600 in cash. Big buy, but you are up against a tough champion, and she's got the lead. Let's get back with this. Phoenix radio listeners recently got a new Quenley?
Jessica Hahn.
Yes, bunny of the airwaves. Jessica Hahn went on the radio, yes. And Quenley goes to 50. Mickey Mantle, Woody Guthrie, and Will Rogers were born in this state, where the wind comes sweeping down the plains. Quenley?
Kansas?
No. Oh, remember the song? We tried to help you with the wind comes sweeping down the plains? Oklahoma. Cost you 5. Right. And you're down to 45, but still in the lead. To prevent tooth decay, you probably drink water that's been treated. Phil?
Fluoride.
Fluoride is right. Champion pulls it within one question of Gwenley. What swinger had a wife named Jane, a son named Boy? Phil?
Tarzan.
Tarzan is right, beating everyone with the buzzer, and you've tied Gwenley for the lead. Yes. Well, talking about Tarzan, Johnny Weissmuller, perhaps the most famous Tarzan, was speaking to a group of aspiring actors, and he was asked for the best advice that he could give them, and Weissmuller thought for a moment and then replied, "Don't let go of the vine." We'll be right back. After a good match, Bill and champion Gwenley in the tie for the lead. Kid just $20 behind. Remember, at the end of this segment, someone gets a crack at $9,000 with the instant cash. Right now, they get a crack at a $15 money card as we go back to the fame game and a famous thing. I am an invention for which many people give thanks today. I was created in the 13th century by an unknown Italian. While the Chinese have often been suggested as my inventors, I actually didn't start appearing in the Orient until the 15th century. I was originally used only by people who had difficulty seeing things up close. Phil?
Eyeglasses.
Eyeglasses, exactly right. 13th century. And Phil, you got control of the board. $15 money card where?
It's down to number 7.
2 of them to shoot for. You're in a tie right now. Good luck.
All right. I need that $15 money card now.
Ooh, bounce right off. It lands on number 2, and the champion gets
$300.
A little more cash, and he's already picked up a lot. He's got 300 more, and he and Gwenley, as they were playing for the board, still are in that tie. Here's a question for the 3 of you. Supposedly, after an argument with Paul Gauguin, what famous painter cut off part? Kid?
Van Gogh.
Part of his ear. Van Gogh it is. Kid makes it closer going the party. Tomorrow is Another Day was the original title of this only novel by Margaret Mitchell. Gwenley?
The sun out now.
No. Tomorrow's Another Day is a line. Gone with the Wind.
Gone with the Wind.
Gone with the Wind. Cost you 5. Yeah. As a matter of fact, originally Scarlett O'Hara was going to be called Pansy O'Hara until she changed the name. That doesn't sound right with Scarlett, does it? Of course, it doesn't sound right for Gwenley. She's lost 5, and Phil has the lead. With the help of Sonia Braga, Richard Dreyfuss finds that an actor, Kid?
Moon over Parador.
Playing a president can have a lot of fun. Moon over Parador it is. And Kid to 35. But with the instant cash, Phil, you have the lead. And he's tried a couple of times and missed it. 2 boxes of $100 bills. One, as I was just saying, is worth $9,000. And he's going to go for it. He knows it costs him his lead. Matter of fact, it's only costing you $5, Phil. We'll knock it off. You and Gwenley in a tie. Which one?
Number 1.
Number 1. He's missed it a couple of times. Is he going to do it this time for $9,000? Good luck.
Good luck, Phil.
Thanks. $100.
He couldn't do it again. That's it. How many times have you tried it? 3 times. I missed it, and it was in
number 3.
Number 3. Number 3 had it. That instant cash goes to $9,000. Oh, $10,000. I beg your pardon. Gee, I was trying to pocket one myself. We'll be right back. Back to the match. He'll try for that big money, and of course he and Gwenley are now in a tie at 40, and Kid has snuck right up there, just 1 question behind. In a quote from the Bible, Jesus told Peter, "Upon this rock I will
build this church."
Will we accept that? No, I'm sorry. The quote had to be exact. "Upon this rock I will build my church." And it is a quote. You jumped in there quick, and it cost you 5. The only active volcano on the European mainland is this Italian blowhard, Gwenley.
Vesuvius.
On Pompeii, Vesuvius is exactly right. And you jumped in quick, and you've got 5 on the plus side. This author and social reformer introduced the idea of Mother's Day and wrote the Battle Hymn of the Republic. She's Julia Ward. No, don't shout it out. I heard somebody in the audience. Don't say that. But you were right. Julia Ward Howe wrote the Battle Hymn in the Republic. Let's give some money to the people out there in the audience. Right now, we're going to give a $25 money card up on the board. There will be 3 of them to shoot for in a very close match, a famous person. I am a well-known woman whose film biography was recently released. I was born in San Francisco in 1954, the granddaughter of a famous businessman. I made headlines. Phil?
Patricia Hearst.
That's right, and the champion gets control of the board. $25 money card where, son?
Stand number 3.
Well, this is a very important control. You're trailing by 10. Good luck.
You better believe it. I need that $25 money card. Now!
No, lands on number 4, and he gets
$400.
more cash. Right into his pocket. But I think in this case, yeah, Phil shaking his head. He was looking for a money card because if he wins, in addition to that great trip to New York, which is on the line, he tries for $9,000. But right now he's trailing by 10. We finish it up with the speed round, 60 seconds on the clock. Gwenley has the lead at 45. Kid and champion Phil both at 35. Good luck to the three of you. We start the speed round now. The last movie in the Star Wars trilogy is called Return of Phil.
The Jedi.
Right. What sly creature has a hunter spotted if he yelled, Phil?
The fox.
Yes. What is the only part of the body in which you can get a bunion? Gwenley.
Your foot.
Right. To what family of fruits do lemons, limes, oranges? Phil.
Citrus.
Right. The quick movements that a magician makes are often referred to, Gwenley?
Sleight of hand.
Right. In 1912, what famous ocean liner sank?
The Titanic.
Yes. Name the funny man who played Axel Foley. Gwenley?
Eddie Murphy.
Right. What mythical strongman slayed the many-headed Phil?
Samson.
Wrong. What country in Europe calls its seat of government The Hague? Phil?
Holland.
Yes. Who flew from New York to Paris aboard the Phil?
Lindbergh.
Right. In horse racing, what measure of distance is equal to Gwenley?
Furlough.
Yes. What European nation was ruled for almost 4 decades by General Francisco Franco? Phil?
Spain.
Right. Tough Guys Don't Dance is a best-selling kid.
Robert Mitchum.
Time is up. But
We accepted an incorrect answer from Gwenley. She said furlough, not furlong.
I thought that, but I couldn't be sure. Yes, and you probably heard it at home. You said furlough instead of furlong, and that cost you the $5, and of course the 5 for the incorrect. And Phil, that gives you the match. Wow. Oh my. Instead of a tie, what a tough way to do it. Gwenley, I must get, did you realize that you had said furlough?
I realize it now, yes.
Yeah, well, the military man next to you, I would think furlough is right. Yes.
Yeah.
The distance equal to 1/8 of a mile is a furlong, very clearly. And of course, we've got to be fair to everybody. In this case, it works out to Phil's advantage. Hercules is the one who had the 12 labors. Tally ho, you were right when you said the fox. Got to say goodbye to Kid and Gwenley. Kid, you got the guitar with the cash in front of you, well over the $300 mark. Thank you, and good luck in your military career.
I had a great time.
Joining us.
Thank you.
Gwenley, so very, very close, but again, I say we have to be fair to everybody, and we do have some nice parting gifts, and we congratulate you on a very, very well-played match.
Thank you. It was wonderful.
Thank you, and you're a good player. Well, sometimes the bounce of the ball goes a different way, and Phil, at this time it bounced in your direction, and a trip to New York is going with it.
Well, Phil, you'll feel like kicking up your heels in the Big Apple. We'll fly you and a guest from Los Angeles to New York. And there you'll spend 7 days living it up. You may take a carriage ride in Central Park, check out some shows, and don't forget to give our regards to Broadway. This trip is worth $3,600.
Well, that's a trip you're going to enjoy, I know, Phil. He might enjoy the trip he's about to take. He's going to join me to play the winner's big money game. Come on, Phil. If you hit it, I think you'll be enjoying it. Congratulations. Yeah, I wasn't sure. I thought maybe she said it wrong, but I try to give everybody the benefit of the doubt. But, of course, the judge is making sure that everything is fair. And here you stand trying for $9,000. 3 envelopes, red, yellow, and blue. Which one is it going to be today, Phil?
Let's try the red this time.
The red. You've had a little bad luck the last couple. Yeah, with the blue. Let's see how we do with this. 4 puzzles in 20 seconds will get you $9,000. Clock starts with the first word of each puzzle is revealed. It stops when you hit that plunger to give me an answer. I know you've got the knowledge here. Just don't get discombobulated. Good luck. Okay. 20 seconds on the clock, please. We're all with you now. And we'll start now. Indoor sport. Features stripes. Yes. Bowling. Bowling, spares and splits. You're a little ahead. 16 seconds on the clock with your first correct answer. You need 3 more before the clock hits 00. The next puzzle starts now. State where Mount St. Yes?
Washington State.
That's right. Mount St. Helens erupted is indeed Washington State. At the halfway mark, you are still a little ahead with 11 seconds on the clock. Let's take a look at that next puzzle now. TV family included John Boy and Mary Ellen. Waltons it is. 1 more to go. Got to stop the clock before it hits the 00 and give me a correct answer. You have 6 seconds, so you've got the time if you know it for $9,000. The next puzzle starts now. Popular beverage comes whole. Yeah? No, you got it! With 1 second! Oh my! Cutting it close, finally, he said, and he hit it big for $9,000 in cash. Wow! We'll be back with our champion who now has a wonderful total and tell you where we stand right after this commercial timeout. 1 second. Well, still way to go. $9,000 in cash. That brings your cash total up, incidentally, to now $17,800. Good day for you. Summer's got some tickets for you for a trip to New York. The refrigerator freezer you said you wanted. A very good day. Now, Phil in the next show could do it again for $10,000, and he'll be back to try with $42,119 on Sale of the Century. Bye for now. All right.
Sale of the Century stars Jim Perry. This is Don Morrow speaking.
Sale of the Century is a Reg Grundy production.
Champion Phil Cambry has won cash and prizes totaling $42,119. This week, players will win living room furniture, a fur jacket, a jukebox, and a trip to New York, and continue a journey towards a fortune in cash and prizes, including a luxury automobile and $50,000 in cash. In total, over $100,000 on Sale of the Century. And now, here's the star of the show, Jim Perry.
Hello there. Thank you very much. Thank you. Happy to have you with us. Good to have you with us for Sale of the Century. Good day to join us because there is a lot at stake. When it comes up, we've got $10,000 in that instant cash, and the champion, if he wins with the big money game, he also goes for $10,000. Let's welcome him back, Phil Cambry. Hello, Phil.
Hi, Jim.
Well, congratulations to two on the last show. You hit that winner's big money game in addition to a trip to New York. You hit it for $9,000.
That's right.
As we were talking at the end of the show, what did you say about a dream you had?
Well, before I came on the show, I had a dream, I guess the first day before I came on a couple weeks ago, and I dreamt that I hit the $5,000 and $6,000, but I missed the $7,000 and $8,000. I was quite a bit upset about that.
But no one told you, you missed the $6,000 too, right?
I missed
but
$3,000.
you hit the $5,000 and you hit the $9,000.
I'm happy I hit the $9,000.
You're way up there, almost $18,000 in cash. Well, good luck today. You're going for a lot.
Thank you.
Here to introduce the challengers, Summer Bartholomew. Hello there, Summer. Yeah, you hit the first, then missed a couple, right?
What they're dreaming about.
That's right.
She met the apple of her eye from Walnut Creek, California. Say hello to Jerry Jacobs.
Hello, Jerry.
And he's originally from Atlanta, Georgia. Big welcome to Andy Zipperman.
Hello, Andy. And Summer, we'll see you later with some bargains. Thank you. Well, if Andy looks familiar to you, Andy was with us before, and there was a possibility he might have been disadvantaged. Whenever that happens, we always give the player the benefit of the doubt. So, Andy, we welcome you back. Good to have you back here with us, sir.
Thank you, Jim. It's great to be back.
Good, yeah. Are you ready to have at it once again?
I'm ready.
Good. No, it's good to have you here. Jerry, we're meeting for the first time. What's this about you met the apple of your eye?
I sure did, Jim. I first met my husband in the middle of an apple orchard. I was up in a tree picking apples, and I almost fell out of the tree when I looked down and saw his handsome, dimpled face, and he's been the apple of my eye ever since.
Well, that's a romantic tale there, Jerry. Good to have you here. Always a lot at stake. I mentioned the cash, beautiful prize for winning the match. The winner of today's match gets living room furniture, and it is a gorgeous living room furniture set. So let's get to it. $20 starts you all off, and we'll get into the match with us. In what Oscar-winning movie did Humphrey Bogart run a gin joint named Jerry?
Casablanca.
Rick's Cafe. Casablanca it is, and Jerry gets 5 for a correct answer to 25. On what type of test would you hope to get a perfect score of 20/20? Phil.
A vision test.
That's right, vision test, eye test. Champion gets his first 5. Whether they're curves or sliders, the average lifespan of this piece of sporting equipment, Jerry?
Ball. Baseball.
What?
A baseball?
Yeah, that's right. There you go. It's an interesting fact, incidentally, that Major League Baseball, it lasts for 5 pitches. That's it. And then they throw them out or they get knocked out. And you go back into the lead with the correct answer. According to legend, What food was invented when an earl asked for some roast beef between two slices of bread? Phil.
The sandwich.
Sandwich is right. Phil ties Jerry again for the lead, yes. And it was, of course, the Earl of Sandwich who asked for the meat between the bread, and that's where the name comes from. A person who makes an accurate guess about something is said to hit, Phil?
The nail on the head.
And with that, the champion goes into the lead by 5, yes. Instant bargain. Player in the lead can buy bargain merchandise. And Phil, that's you. The opportunity. Oh, this looks nice and romantic, and it could be yours, Philip.
Phil, when you're planning that special evening with that certain someone, how about a little new music with Scott's shelf-sized audio system with 60 watts of power, featuring an integrated amplifier, tuner, cassette deck, CD player, turntable, and 3-way speakers, furnished by H.H. Scott. And it's normally priced at $679, but today on Sale of the Century, it's yours for only $5.
Wow. Phil, I was looking at the list of wonderful things that you've won up until now, but I didn't see anything that looked like this, with the record player, the tape deck, cassettes, the whole thing. $679.
That's beautiful.
And today it's worth just $5. Buy it, you'd be in a tie with Jerry. Today only it comes with $200 to buy records and tapes for it. $879 bargain for $5. Going once, going twice. Going to add $200 more in cash, $400 in cash. Going to buy. Enjoy that. Over $1,000 bargain for $5. We'll knock the 5 off. A good buy. I think you'll enjoy that. And we enjoy a tie. And Andy just 2 questions behind. In real life, she's Mrs. Gary Morton, but we know her better as Mrs. Ricky Ricardo. Phil.
Lucille Ball.
Lucille Ball it is. Champion back into the lead by 5. A trip to the Nutmeg State might include visits to the cities of New Haven and Hartford. Phil.
Connecticut.
Connecticut is the Nutmeg State, and a $10 lead for the champion. Celebrating the 25th anniversary of his novel Cat's Cradle, his best-selling author, Kurt. Phil.
Vonnegut.
Vonnegut is right, beating Jerry to the buzzer. Phil goes to 45. Time for the fame game now. $10 money card up on the board. A lot of good prizes, a lot of interesting information about a famous person. Get that person, you get control of the board. I am a famous performer who recently launched a new career. I was born in Detroit in 1935, and at age 29, I married a girl singer. For a while, we were known as Caesar and Cleo. In 1965, we recorded our first million-selling record. We made 2 movies, Good Times and Chastity. Phil?
Sonny Bono.
Sonny Bono of Sonny and Cher, of course. And yeah, he's now the mayor of Palm Springs. That's the new career. $10 money card where?
Let's be on the number 2.
Lights are flashing. We lock into your buzzer. I think you can use every dollar today,
Yes,
Phil.
I
Good
think
luck.
so. $10 money card now.
No, lands on number 4, and the champion gets
$300.
Oh, he's finding that cash all of a sudden. Right into his pocket goes $300, and back to the match we go after we pay for some of this. Don't go away. Right now, let's get back with a very important match. Phil has the lead. If he wins, he tries for $10,000. He's at 45, Jerry at 30, Andy at 20. The largest borough in New York City has what royal name? Jerry.
Queens.
Queens is right. Jerry to 35. According to Eric Clapton's hit song, We're Gonna Let It All Hang Out, Phil?
Tonight.
No. Close. After midnight. Champion loses 5, down to 40, but still in the lead by a question. Support groups known as AA and Al-Anon, both, Phil?
Alcoholics.
That's what they help people kick the alcohol problem. Alcoholics, you're right, you're back to 45. Although it weighs only about 2.5 pounds at birth, this chest-beating ape grows up, Jerry?
Gorilla.
To be the largest of all primates. Gorilla is right, at Jerry to 40. But Phil, you have the lead. We've got a great instant bargain. This could be yours.
Oh, Phil, everyone needs a little R&R sometimes, and what better place than majestic San Francisco? We'll fly you and a friend from Los Angeles to San Francisco for 7 fabulous days in the city by the bay, where you'll have a chance to see the Golden Gate Bridge, eat in Chinatown, shop at Fisherman's Wharf, and take a ride on a cable car. It's normally priced at $1,600, but today on Sale of the Century, it's yours for only $10.
Oh, big trip. Big trip to San Francisco, $1,600 trip. Phil, you got a $5 lead. I'll cut that price in half. You can have it for $5. Go off to San Francisco. Going once, going twice. Yes, indeed. Enjoy the trip. Cost you just $5. Phil, sounds like a place you wanted to go.
Well, I'm a native of Los Angeles. So
Good.
I
Well,
haven't been up there.
you'll enjoy a trip to San Francisco, and we enjoy a tie with you and Jerry right now. Andy just 20 behind. Don't be discouraged, Andy. I know you're going for the buzzer. They're just quick, a little quick right now. He blew Mike and George off the front pages when he hit the Yucatan Peninsula. Hey, Phil. Gilbert, Hurricane Gilbert. That's what we're referring to. You're back into the lead. When you're in England, it's not that long away to Tipperary because it's located on the Emerald Isle. Phil?
Ireland.
Ireland is where Tipperary is. $10 lead for the champion. In your apartment, if you wanted to keep the heat going or the air conditioner blowing at a certain temperature, you would have to adjust, Jerry?
The thermostat.
That's what it is. Jerry gets another 5 to 45. According to the proverb, to err is human. Jerry? Oh, to forgive
is divine.
Yeah, couldn't quite come up with it, and it cost you 5. Sorry about that, Jerry. Well, she probably missed that because she knows the other version of that proverb. I'll make it work. The queen of double entendres, Mae West, had a slight twist to the proverb. She said, to err is human, but it feels divine. We'll be right back. Thank you, Don. Champion in the lead. He's at 50, Jerry at 40, Andy at 20. And remember, at the end of this segment, someone gets a crack at $10,000 as we get to the instant cash. Right now, $15 money card up on the board, and a famous thing. I am an important food crop. I may have originated in Iraq, since kernels of me were found there that date back to about 6,700 BC. Today, farmers grow about 13 billion bushels of me a year. Enough to fill a freight train stretching 2¼ times around the world. There are 2 general groups of me. Winter, which is Jerry.
Wheat.
Wheat is right, and Jerry gets control of the board. $15 money card, where's them?
Number 6.
Well, as we lock into your buzzer, if you hit the 10, you tie the champ. Hit the 15, you go into the lead. Good luck.
Okay, let's hit the $15 money card now.
No, the other way, number 7, and she gets...
It's an armoire. Lane Cedar Armoire for the treasures of a lifetime. Classic cherry finish and completely cedar-lined sweater armoire. A new solution to an old problem. Furnished by Lane.
Nice prize, $554 worth. You will enjoy that, Jerry.
Great.
Now the 3 of you try this. For the first time in nearly 50 years, Russia is making moves to publicly recognize slain revolutionary leader... Jerry?
Stalin?
No. I was about to say Leon Trotsky, and you lose 5 down to 35. It will be, can we talk again when this comedian ends? Phil?
Joan Rivers.
Yeah, they're talking about a new TV show for her, a talk show. And Phil, you go to 55. At a Jewish wedding or bar mitzvah, you'll usually see a lot of people doing the hora. Andy?
It's a dance.
That's right, it's a dance. And Andy goes to 25. Yes. Instant cash. And Phil, who has tried a few times and missed, and he's watched the instant cash build up. 2 boxes have $100 bills. He knows that because he's got a lot of the $100 bills. But now one of them is worth $10,000, costing the amount of your lead of $20 if you want to try for it, Phil. Going once, gotta go for it. We'll knock the 20 off. You and Jerry are now in a tie. And now Phil, who has tried and tried again. Which box?
It's in number 3.
Number 3. He's firm about it. He's visualizing it. Is he
Good
right?
luck, Phil.
Open it up.
$100.
Again. Number 1. Number 1. He's picked that before, number 1. Didn't go for it. That instant cash goes to $11,000. Phil is trying for $10,000 if he wins. He's now in a tie. You can't go away, can you? We'll be right back. And you tried 1 a few times, right? That's been the number. Back to a very important match. Champion Phil Cambry looking for win number 6 and a crack at $10,000. But right now, he and Jerry are in a tie. Andy just 2 questions behind. Let's get back to it. The noted astronomer who reached out to us with a novel called Contact is Carl
Sagan.
Sagan is right, beating everyone on the buzzer. Phil back into the lead. The largest Asian population outside of the Far East can be found in what Phil?
India?
No. You're going there. What California city? San Francisco. Champion loses 5. In his 65 years, this German composer managed to produce 20 children. and such musical works as the Brandenburg Concertos. Andy?
Bach.
Bach is right, and Andy makes it closer, going to 30. $5 separate the players, all 3 money cards up on the board, and a big fame game and a famous person. I am a Western hero who was once indicted for stealing a horse. I was born in Illinois in 1848, grew up to wear an all-black outfit, Stetson boots, frock coat, and string tie. I became a bartender and gambler. While working as a Kansas policeman, I was caught pocketing the fine I collected. My brother Virgil was... Jerry.
Jesse James.
No, and out of the rest of the question, we'll clear it. Continue for the gentleman. My brother Virgil was town marshal of Tombstone. I was his deputy. I got into the history books after Andy.
Wyatt.
More, please.
Sheriff Wyatt.
No. Then we have the rest of the question for Phil. I was a deputy. I got into the history books after that famous gunfight at OK Corral. I am Wyatt. Earp. We had to have the last name. Yes, you gave me the first name of the other brother. And Phil gets that all-important control. Now the $25 money card wears, huh?
It's behind the number 8.
Well, as we lock in, you are in a tie. Phil, good luck.
I need that $25 money card. Now!
No, right between them, number 9, and he gets...
It's the ski package. Wellington's Taperflex Orion RM50 Combo Ski Package. Vinyl vest, ski case, and accessories, graphic design, and coordinated colors. Fun and fashion, furnished by Wellington.
Well, it's worth well over $400, but it was not the money card that Phil was looking for right there. Well, in a very important match now with all 3 players back in, lovely living room furniture as well on the line. May we finish it up with the speed round. May I have 60 seconds on the clock. Phil and Jerry both at 35 and Andy just a question behind at 30. Big speed round, and it starts now. What snack in a box consists of candy-coated popcorn peanuts? Jerry?
Cracker Jack.
Right. The people of Australia are outnumbered 9-1 by what, Andy?
Aborigine.
Wrong. What famous pet name did Lyndon Johnson use for his wife Claudia? Phil?
Ladybird.
Right. October 12th, we celebrate what great explorer's discovery of the New World? Phil?
Columbus.
Right. What large river in South America carries more water? Andy?
Amazon.
Right. An actress named Jo Beth and an actor named Billy D. Phil?
Williams.
Right. What patriotic oath ends with the words, with liberty and justice for all? Jerry?
The Pledge of Allegiance.
Right. How many sides would you find on a geometric figure called a hexagon? Andy?
7.
Wrong. What do you have a compulsion to do if you are a pyromaniac? Phil?
Start fires.
Right. The American author who wrote White Fang and The Call of the Wild? Jerry?
Jack London.
Right. Good Friday comes just 2 days before what important... Andy?
Easter.
Right. What large Mediterranean island lies at the tip of the boot of Italy? Phil?
Sicily.
Right. The American patriot who published the famous pamphlet called Common Sense is... Phil?
Paine.
Right. Time is up, and Phil has won it again. Congratulations to the champion, equal to the task for a lot of pressure. Back to Phil in just a moment. A couple were missed there. Hexagon has 6 sides, and the people of Australia are outnumbered 9-1 by what woolly animal? They're outnumbered by the sheep, 9-1. Matter of fact, Andy, got to say goodbye to Andy and Jerry. Andy, we appreciate you coming back. We do have some nice parting gifts for you now and the cash in front of you. Thank you for being here today.
Thank you. I had a good time.
That's good to hear. Jerry pushed the champ all day, and he just pulled out in that speed round, but a lovely armoire and the cash in front of you, making you well over $600. Thank you as well.
Thank you.
Good match. Phil Cambry did it again. Philip, we congratulate you with a lot of pressure. You got some lovely, you're furnishing a new place, right?
That's right.
Oh, this furniture will come in handy, Don.
Well, Phil, add the look of today's style to your home with beautiful new furniture. A Milano sofa and San Remo tables, part of the Christ collection. California contemporary design, custom upholstery, and handmade with a sense of style and quality. Furnished by Christ Collection. This prize is worth $3,625.
And again, our congratulations, Phil. And now, a small matter of $10,000 as Phil joins me to play the winner's big money game. Come on, Phil. Well, congratulations.
Thank you,
Well done. That was a great match. Come on up here. Phil, well, you've been bouncing around. You hit it, you missed it a few times. Maybe with the last show hitting it for 9, you're in a groove, because today you play for $10,000. 3 envelopes for you, red, yellow, or blue. Which one is it going to be today?
I'll take the red again.
All right, yeah. Was it the red on the last show?
time.
And hit 9. Solve 4 puzzles in 20 seconds and you're $10,000 richer. Clock starts when the first word of each puzzle is revealed. It stops when you hit that plunger to give me an answer. You stopped on the last show, I think, with 1 second left, right, for 9,000. Yeah. Maybe you won't cut it so close this time. Good luck. 20 seconds on the clock, please. And we're starting a $10,000 quest, and the first puzzle starts now. Sitcom features Natalie. Yes? Fine. Got to give me the answer right away. Tootie, Joe, Blair, Facts of Life was the show. Couldn't come up with it, but you didn't lose a lot of time. You're at 16 seconds or so, but you cannot make another mistake, even if there's time left. Do have some catching up to do, however, as we go to the next puzzle now. Large bird brings... Yes? The stork. Babies to parents. Well done. Anticipated beautifully there. For your first correct answer, you need 3 more before the clock hits 00. Let's look at the next puzzle now. Awards, honor, Best Broadway. Yes? The Tony Awards. Tony Awards, Best Broadway shows, performers. At the halfway mark, 7 seconds on the clock. Next puzzle now. Breeds include Morgan, Arabian. Yes? Horses. Horses. Palomino, Clydesdale. Yeah. Thought you might jump in there with Morgan. 3 seconds to go. 3 seconds. You must stop it before the 00, and then, of course, immediately give me a correct answer for $10,000 with limited time. Let's look at the next puzzle now. Astronaut. Later. Yeah, the 00 hit. I am sorry. I think you started to answer it, but you hadn't hit the plunger to stop it yet. And when that 00 comes up, I must check with our judge, I'm sure, but with the 00 is up now. That's it, the 00. You were so close, and you were right. It was John Glenn. That first one is the one that got you in the hole. Well, you missed the 10, but let's look behind you right there, because if you win on the next show, that's what you'll be playing for. We'll be back right after this. So close. I think it's... As our producer was just saying, the player controls that clock. It is up to them to stop it. Hit the 00, and you couldn't go for it. He's going for the car next time. Big show on Sale of the Century. We'll be back to $49,255. Bye-bye.
Sale of the Century stars Jim Perry. This is Don Morrow speaking.
Sale of the Century is a Reg Grundy production.
Champion Phil Cambry has won cash and prizes totaling $49,255. This week, players will win living room furniture, a fur jacket, a jukebox, and a trip to New York, and continue a journey towards a fortune in cash and prizes, including a luxury automobile and $50,000 in cash. In total, over $100,000 on Sale of the Century. And now here's the star of the show, Jim Perry.
Hello there. Thank you very much. Thank you. Good to have you here in the studio. Delighted to have you join us for Sale of the Century. Did you see that total? A fine champion and a very important day today. Glad you're here with us. Let's welcome him back, Phil Cambry. Hello, Phil.
Hi, Jim.
Almost $50,000 in cash and prizes. You have won 6 times. Today, if you win, we saw it at the top of the show, win today and you play that winner's big money game for that beautiful automobile.
It is lovely.
Are you ready?
Oh, yes.
Good luck. And also on the line, just to make it more intriguing, when it comes up, the instant cash stands today at $11,000. So there is a lot at stake. And here to introduce the challengers, Summer Bartholomew. I'm getting nervous. Summer. Like Summer.
This contestant doesn't give a darn from Diamond Bar, California. Welcome, Pam Rand.
Hello, Pam.
And yes, believe it or not, story we're doing from Chicago, Illinois. Here's Steve Koch.
Hello there, Steve.
You're just excited, right?
Okay, chum. Yes, I am. See you later. Steve, you have a believe it or not story.
It's unbelievable, Jim. My next door neighbor turned out to be my childhood friend's long lost twin.
Oh, really? That is a believe it or not story there. Nice to have you here with us. And Pam, you don't give a darn.
Well, Jim, I've got the largest pile of mending, I think, in Southern California. It's not my favorite task. So once a year I go through it and throw away the things that no longer fit my family. That way I never have to do it.
Oh, that's the only way to do it. Absolutely. Nice to have you here. Well, good luck to all three of you. This is a very important match. And in addition to all the lovely things we've been talking about, there is, of course, a lovely prize for winning the match. And today, it's a very intriguing prize. It is a jukebox worth $3,500. That's the first thing the winner gets. Now, you'll all get $20 as we get into this all-important match with this question. In Mexico, what Disney character is known as Miguelito? Pam?
Mickey Mouse.
Miguelito Raton is Mickey Mouse. Well done. $5 for the correct answer. Pam goes to 25. Eastern mystics contemplate them, and they can be, Phil?
Their navels?
Innies or outies? Navels is right, yes. Sounded dumb when he said it, but he was right, yes. You get 5 to 25. On what holiday do friends get together to watch the ball drop? Pam?
New Year's Eve.
Yeah, New York's Times Square. Pam goes into the lead again at 30. If you find someone's weak spot, it is referred to as their Steve.
Achilles heel.
And Steve is great with anticipation to 25. With what healthy dairy treat do we associate the names Steve?
Yogurt.
Dannon, Johnston, and Yoplait. Yes, yogurt it is. Well, Steve ties Pam. Obviously, the champion's got a couple of good challengers, and with an instant bargain, the player in the lead could normally buy bargain merchandise, but Steve and Pam, you're in a tie. Only one of you can have this. When you hear the low sale of the century price hit your buzzer for one of you, this is yours.
Steve or Pam, a beautiful way to say I love you is with Michael C. Fina's beautifully designed, delicate 14-karat gold bangle bracelet, crowned with 15 diamonds, furnished by the Michael C. Fina Company. It's normally priced at $500, but today on Sale of the Century, it's for only $6.
Just $6. Beautiful bracelet. I thought from the expression on Pam's face, Pam jumped! She wants it. She's got herself a beautiful bracelet for $6. Congratulations, Pam. I think she likes it. We'll knock the $6. Boy, if it had been the car, imagine what would have happened. We'll knock the $6 off. Enjoy that, Pam. Now let's get back with the three of you in this. She'll join the cast of Star Trek, The Next Generation, as an alien humanoid named Guinan. She's comedian Whoopi... Phil? Goldberg, yes, she's joining Star Trek. You tied Steve for the lead. What country are you visiting if you tune in a local TV station on the CBC? Steve?
Great Britain.
No. CBC, that's the BBC. CBC is the Canadian Broadcasting Corporation, and you lose 5 for the incorrect answer. The longest mustache and the largest pizza are just 2 of the entries you'll find. Pam?
Guinness Book of World Records.
You are right. You've added another 5. You're just $1 behind Phil. Well, $5 separate the players. Good game, fame game. $10 money card up there as we look for a famous person. I was born in the British Isles in 1945, became a rock legend in the 70s, and now I'm making a comeback with my new album, which includes Forever Young. I was a semi-pro soccer player, worked as a gravedigger, before I joined such bands as The Five Dimensions, Hoochie Coochie Men. Phil?
Keith Richard.
No. Great for the challengers. Champions out of the rest of the question. We'll clear it, continue for Steve and Pam. And The Faces was another. I played harmonica, had such hits as Every Picture Tells a Story, Tonight's the Night. My trademarks are spiky blonde hair and a raspy voice. Steve?
Rod Stewart.
You got it. You got control of the board. Rod Stewart it is. $10 money card wears.
It's down to number 4.
Lights are flashing. We lock into your buzzer. If you hit the 10, you would go into the lead. Good luck,
that
Steve.
$10 money card. $10 money card now.
No, that's on number 3, and he gets...
It's parquet flooring. Arco solid oak parquet flooring. A beautiful oak floor designed to install yourself with a cushioned foam backing for your added comfort. Furnished by Hartco Parquet.
Well, it's very nice, but not the money card you were looking for. The game is very close, and we'll be back to it. Don't go away. Right after this. Now, back to this match with Phil at 30, Pam just a question behind at 29, and richer by 1 bracelet, and Steve a question behind at 25. A favorite in Irish cooking is a boiled dish consisting of corned beef. Pam?
And cabbage.
And Pam goes into the lead by 4. Yes. At the beginning of a ball game, you'll be asked to stand when they sing, Steve? The Star Spangled Banner.
Of course,
Couldn't come up with it. You lose 5. Down to 20. Speaking of our national anthem, Ray Charles has begun a crusade to change the anthem from the Star Spangled Banner to the more soulful Pam?
America the Beautiful.
Yeah, that's good. That's a nice, easier song to sing.
Yes,
and
it
Pam
is.
adds another 5 to 39. By what famous nickname do we know former House Speaker Thomas O'Neill? Phil.
Tip.
Tip is right, and Phil goes to 35. But with an instant bargain, Pam, you've got the lead all to yourself. Pam, look at this.
Pam, the perfect companions for home or office. A computerized dictionary thesaurus with 80,000 words. The geopolitical illuminated globe. And aerial books of London and Paris. Yours with a gift certificate from Hammacher, Schlemmer and Company. It's normally priced at $1,000, but today on sale of the century cheers for only $11.
Well, very nice. So, it is a lot of items that we're showing here that maybe your youngsters might be interested in. You might have a lot of fun with a $1,000 gift certificate at Hammacher Schlemmer. And Pam, I'd like to see her react, right?
I know.
You got a $4 lead. Pam, would you like the $1,000 gift certificate for $4? Going once? One car she's gonna buy. Enjoy that for $4. That should be a lot of fun. $1,000 to spend at Hammacher Schlemmer for $4. Not too bad. We'll knock it off, and she and Phil are now back into that tie. Steve just 15 behind. What are you doing if you've involuntarily released lacrimal fluid from your eyes? Pam, cried. Crying, yeah, that's right. Yeah, Pam goes back into the lead. She is amazed by her own genius there, friends.
I am.
The largest state east of the Mississippi has 2 nicknames. The Peach State, the Goober State. Phil.
Maine.
No. Georgia is the Peach State or the Goober State, and the champion loses 5 down to 30. In law, if you disrupt a court proceeding, the judge can... Phil?
Contempt.
Can hold you, yes, in contempt. Contempt of court, either one acceptable, you're back to 35. One of the screen's most handsome and suave playboys was the star of North by Northwest. Phil.
Cary Grant.
Cary Grant is right, and you've tied Pam for the lead again. Yes. Well, Cary Grant was notorious for being not exactly a cheap guy, but a thrifty one. He once said that, I used to telephone Clark Gable, who had the same initials, each Christmas and say, did you get any monogram stuff that you don't want? And if he said yes, Cary said he would hurry around and they'd exchange initial presents. We will be right back. I mentioned the importance of this match, and after 6 wins, if our champion Phil Cambry wins today, he will get a crack at this beautiful automobile.
That's right, Jim. Today, Phil could win an Eagle Premier ES. Features a 3.0-liter fuel-injected V6 engine, automatic transmission, air conditioning, and AM/FM stereo cassette with equalizer. Furnished by Berge Jeep Eagle. This prize is worth $19,188.
But first, he has to win. And right now, Phil and Pam are in a tie for the lead at 40 and Steve 20 behind. Fame game. Another money card goes up there. $15. We look for a famous person. I am an actor and rock musician who got started as a carnival clown. I was born in Texas in 1954 and followed my brother to Hollywood. I made a series of flops and near flops, such as Jaws 3D, until I landed a part in the critically acclaimed Breaking Away. Then followed such films as The Long Riders, in which I starred with my brother Randy. Pam.
Henry Fonda.
No. Out of the rest of the question, we'll clear it. Continue for Steve and Phil. Phil wasn't needed.
Dennis Quaid.
And he's got control of the board. Dennis Quaid it is, yeah. $15 money card where?
Down to number 8.
Well, I don't have to tell you how important it is in a tie for the lead right now, Phil. Good luck.
All right. $15 money card. Now.
No. Lands on number 6. The champion gets...
It's a China tea set. Classic Rose brings timeless style to afternoon tea with its beautiful Donatello tea set. Part of the Classic Rose collection, furnished by Rosenthal Group.
Beautiful prize worth over $600, but not the money card he wanted. And of course, as we come back with Pam back in, as we were playing for control of the board, the score remains the same. Pam and Phil in that tie, and Steve still 20 behind. Daughter Paloma is a famous designer. Phil.
Picasso.
That's exactly right. Father Pablo, one of the greatest painters. Picasso it is, Phil in the lead. In this show's 4th season, romance is on the agenda for its suave star, Edward Woodward. Phil?
The Equalizer.
That's the show, and a $10 lead for Phil. Over 2/3 of the population of this state belong to the Mormon religion. Phil?
Utah.
Utah's right, and Phil stretches out a $15 lead. And now Phil. Instant cash. He's tried and tried and missed and missed. 3 boxes. 2 have $100 bills. 1 is worth $11,000. Cost you that $15 lead if you want to go for it. Phil going what? Going to go for it again. We'll knock the 15 off. That puts you and Pam back into that tie. Now, Phil, which box?
I'm going to try box number 1 again.
Number 1. He's jumped back and forth from 1 to 3. He's back to 1. Is he right for $11,000? Good luck. Oh, he did it! After about 6 tries, he did it, hitting the instant cash for $11,000. Congratulations, Phil. I don't think anybody's ever worked harder to do it, and he did it. Back to the match. Remember, that car is still up for grabs right after this. Cambry, congratulations, $11,000. I cannot remember someone trying more times and missing, and you finally came through in a big way.
Me either. I watch the show a lot. I don't remember anybody.
Congratulations, $11,000 in cash, and now back to serious business, because remember, in all of that, Phil, if he wins this match, plays for the car. He and Pam now on a tie. Steve still that 20 behind. On your Hungarian honeymoon, your suite at the Budapest Hilton overlooks a beautiful blue river. Steve.
The Danube.
Danube it is. Steve makes it closer to 25. They Always Call Us Ladies is the newest book by the woman convicted of killing Scarsdale diet author Dr. Tunauer. She's Jean Harris. Jean Harris couldn't come up with the champion loses 5. On April 17, 1961, the United States backed an unsuccessful invasion of Cuba called
the Bay of Pigs.
Bay of Pigs it is, and again that tie with Pam, yes. All 3 money cards up on the board. Big fame game and a famous thing. I am an important body of water on which construction began in 1906. Steve.
The Suez Canal.
That is incorrect. Out of the rest of the question, we'll clear it. Continue for Pam and for clear it. We'll continue for Pam and Phil. Oh, Phil.
The Panama Canal.
That's right, for control of the board. And a $25 money card where, son?
It's behind the number 9.
Phil, you're on a tie right now, and you have control. Good luck.
All right. I've got to have the $25 money card. And I need it now.
No, number 5. This time he gets...
It's a mattress. Englander's premium queen-size sleep set, the Lady Englander Velvet Touch, features an exclusive innerspring system designed for the support you need and the comfort you want.
Big prize, $1,800. Yeah, that's a biggie, but it wasn't the money card he wanted for. And now with the jukebox worth $3,500 on the line, and more importantly for the champion, a crack at that beautiful automobile, we finish it up with a speed round. May I have 60 seconds on the clock. And Pam and Phil in a tie at 40. Steve, of course, back in at 25. Good luck to all 3 of you as we start the speed round. Now, what kind of busy insects make their home? Pam?
Bees.
Right. In what Oscar-winning movie did Julie Andrews play governess? Pam? Time. On a telephone, what 3 digits do you dial for local information? Pam?
411.
Right. If you're an easy target for something, you might be described. Steve?
Gullible.
Wrong. What Pulitzer Prize-winning journalist is partnered with critic Gene Siskel? Phil?
Ebert.
Right. In what London landmark would you find the crown jewels? Steve?
Tower of London.
Right. What do we call the group of citizens who are sworn in to hear the testimony of the trial? Phil?
A jury.
Right. What fabulous foursome was discovered while playing? Steve?
The Beatles.
Right. In Michigan, Dearborn, Lincoln Park, and Pontiac are suburbs of... Phil?
Detroit.
Right. The popular author who wrote the autobiographical novel The Perfect Spy is John... Phil?
Le Carre.
Right. In what European country could you attend a big fair called Oktoberfest? And Steve?
Germany.
Right. Which of the planets shares its name with the Roman goddess of love and beauty? Pam?
Venus.
Right. Where in Pennsylvania would you be if your time is up? Phil has won it. Congratulations. Back to the champion in just a moment. First of all, quickly to wrap up, one that cost Pam, and it was a $10 difference. Pam, you would have tied him if you would remember Julie Andrews played governess of the Van Trapp family in The Sound of Music.
I saw her flying around.
Yeah, Steve, no, that was Mary Poppins, as a matter of fact. Sitting duck is what you'd be if you were an easy target, Steve. Got to say goodbye to Steve and the Pam. Neither going home empty-handed. Steve, you got the flooring with the cash in front of you. You're over the $400 mark. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
And you've had a very good day with some things you obviously enjoyed. The beautiful bracelet, the lovely gift certificate with the cash in front of you, $1,550 for the day. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Enjoy all those goodies. But Phil Cambry did it with a lot of pressure on him, Phil, and it was indeed a lot of pressure. And among the other good things, first of all, you've got this great jukebox coming to you, Don.
Phil, watch your 160 favorite hits go around through the curved front window in this brand new computerized jukebox. Its 200 watts of stereo power make listening a pleasure. Furnished by Jukeboxes Unlimited Los Angeles. This prize is worth $3,495.
Okay, Phil, congratulations. That's lovely. But now he joins me to play that winner's big money game, and it is important. Come on, Phil. Congratulations. Congratulations. Thank you. Well, here we stand, Phil, and I don't have to tell you, as we look behind you, you're playing the winner's big money game for that beautiful automobile. Now, the big choice, red, yellow, or blue, which envelope is it going to be?
The car is sort of red. Take red.
All right. Solve 4 puzzles in 20 seconds, and that red car is yours. Now, remember, the clock starts when the first word of each puzzle is revealed. It stops when you hit that plunger to give me an answer, and it happened to you once where you started to give me an answer before you stopped that plunger, and it is in your hands to stop it. If you do that, you do the whole thing before the clock hits 00, you've got yourself the car. Are you ready?
I am.
One other admonition. The next thing up the line after the car is $50,000. You must win the car in order to come back and try for that $50,000.
All right.
There is a lot at stake. 20 seconds on the clock. Good luck, Phil. First puzzle starts now. Comedian, plays, doctor. Yes?
Bill Cosby.
Huxtable on television is indeed Bill Cosby. Yes. 16 seconds. Got that one very quickly. Need 3 more before the clock hits 00. Let's look at the next puzzle now. Mountain, chain, crosses, Colorado. Yes?
The Rockies.
Utah and Wyoming is indeed the Rockies. And you're a little further ahead at the halfway mark. 12 seconds. Next puzzle starts now. Movie, adventurer, Paul Hogan.
Yes, Crocodile Dundee.
Played twice, Crocodile Dundee is right. 7 seconds on the clock. I think if you know it, you've got it. You've got to get it before the 00. If you do, you've got the car. Good luck for the car. The next puzzle starts now. Boy, sister, Jill, tumble, yes?
Jack, you got it!
For the car! Congratulations! Tumble down the hill. Jack and Jill got you a beautiful automobile. Congratulations! Phil, come on back here. Let's get you into the car. Someone want to join us? Congratulations, Philip. Here we go with a couple of keys for you. Sit down, make yourself comfortable. The car is yours. How do you feel?
Oh, it's very comfortable.
Phil's got himself a car, and there's a lot more to talk about right after this commercial timeout. Don't you dare go away. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Gorgeous car. Now, on a lighter note, remember on our next show we start Trick or Treat Week. It should be a lot of fun. And on a more serious note, on our next show, Phil tries for this.
$50,000 in cash.
And he'll be back to try for it with $85,344 already on sale of the century. Be with us next time. Bye for now.
Sale of the Century stars Jim Perry. This is Don Morrow speaking.
Sale of the Century is a Reg Grundy production.